Huskers ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Miami's offense will have the football first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David, and we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. In this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Going right and going deep. Makes a deep grab. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wide receiver. On target. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
And how about that drive to start the football game? Like, you want to not give up points? Don't give the other team the football. They held it the whole first quarter. Now they punch it in. They've shortened this game and done the most important thing, put 6 on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Nebraska's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
I think for years, if you talk Miami Hurricanes, a big key for them winning national championships or competing for them has always been their play up front, right? You think all the way back to Russell Maryland and Warren Sapp, to just recently, David, with Bain and Mesidor on Miami's national championship run getting to that game. They've got big-time NFL athletes up front.
Huge athletes, explosive athletes, twitchy athletes. Jason Taylor being the coach down there for a while, obviously working those guys. A Hall of Famer you get to work with, you get to develop. So it's almost plug and play every year, man, now. You're starting to see Miami defensive linemen that are some of the best players in college football.
Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Dances away. He'll pull it down. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Really good job by this defense. 3rd down, understanding, taking away the pass first. But I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground. Stop playing pass. Come up and get him on the ground. Big 3rd down stop.
The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. And there he goes. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance.
But, and he's got room. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback making checks. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the tight end. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going to the run to start this second half. Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Huskers headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Makes the grab. It's Platt. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He goes right back to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Good, solid tackle. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Keeps it himself. Could be an alley. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Snowed under by the defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him, and it's a sack. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here in the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium. And on that fourth down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
Pressure coming. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Trying to keep this drive alive. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They'll go right back to it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Maybe a crease. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. To the air, it's Woodson. Under fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And they spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Owens. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.